5th யூனிட் ஜாமெட்ரி பார்க்க போகிறோம். அதில் என்னென்ன இருக்குன்னு ஒரு அவுட் ஆஃப் ஃபோக்கஸ் சொல்லிடுவேன், அதுக்கப்புறமா எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுறேன். பாருங்கள். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இன்டர்செக்ட் லைன்ஸ். இன்டர்செக்ட்னா என்னன்னு தெரிஞ்சுப்போம். அதுக்கப்புறம் கன்கரண்ட்னா என்ன, பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் கன்கரன்சி, மீடியன், ஆல்டிடியூட், ஆங்கிள் பைசெக்டார் அண்டு பர்பெண்டிகுலர் பைசெக்டார் இருக்குது. இது எல்லாத்தையும் யூஸ் பண்ணி தான் நம்ம அந்த எக்ஸசைஸ் ஃபுல்லாகவே பண்ண போகிறோம். மீடியன் மீட் பண்ணுற பாயிண்ட்டுக்குலாம் வேறு நேம் இருக்கும், ஆல்டிடியூட் மீட் பண்ணுற பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு வேறு நேம் இருக்கும், ஆங்கிள் பைசெக்டார் மீட் பண்ணுற பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு வேறு நேம் இருக்கும். எல்லாத்துக்குமே வெவ்வேறு நேம் இருக்கும். நீங்கள் கொடுத்துருக்க சிங்கிள் மீடியன்னா என்ன அப்படின்றத ஒவ்வொரு இண்டிவிஜுவலாக தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறமா மீடியன்லாம் மீட் பண்ணுற பாயிண்ட்டுக்கு என்னன்னு சொல்லி பார்ப்போம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இன்டர்செக்ட். நமக்கு தெரியும் இன்டர்செக்ட்னா என்னன்னு நம்ம ஏற்கனவே பார்த்துருக்கோம். given two lines L1 and L2. Two lines தான் கொடுத்துருக்கேன், not a line segment. Here given two lines L1 and L2. The two lines are intersect one point. So the point name is O. Now I say the two lines are intersecting line. That point O is intersecting point. We learned the simple two lines only in our previous classes. But here we learn that not only the two lines, many more lines. For example, here given more than two lines means L1 and L2, L3 and L4. Here given more than two lines. These also intersect one point. This name of these lines are concurrent line. Point of this one is called point of concurrency. So now I learned that intersect, then concurrent. Concurrent means more than two lines are intersect. That line names are called concurrent line. The point of concurrent is called the point of concurrency. It's very simple. Then learn that median. No baby, already know that three side closed figures are called triangle. Here also use that triangle only. Here I draw one triangle. That's any one type of triangle here. We draw. Here given the name of this triangle is ABC. Median means a point separate that any one side from the vertex is called that median. Here given that any one point where approximately as equal to AB is C. That point is joined with that opposite vertex. Here given the three vertex, you know, A, B, C. That midpoint meet at that opposite vertex. Here given side is AB. Opposite vertex is called that C here. Now the join these two lines C and the midpoint. Name of this line is called that median. Name of this point is called median. Name of, so sorry, here given that point D. Okay, wow. So here given triangle is A, B, C. Median of the point AB is D. So median of this point is divide into the line into two equal parts. That point joined with that opposite vertex. This name of the line is called that median. Okay. Then here given that altitude. Altitude means that same like as median, but that line is not divided into two equal parts. Here also given that triangle PQR. Here also use one vertex. Draw the line to the opposite side. Here given one vertex is R. Draw the line to PQR. How is it? Only in right angle, not a equal. Here using your protractor. Here using that 90 degree. Name of this line is called that altitude. Now you know the difference between these two one. Which line divide that one side and that angle into equal parts is called that median. That altitude means vertex to opposite side, that line is perpendicular to this side is called that altitude. Then third one, angle bisector. Already we know angle bisector. Here given sum of these three angles in triangle is 180 degree. So approximately here given that angle is 50 degree, here given that angle is 70 degree. I say approximately, no one say that this one is acute angle means, then why to say 70 degree in accuracy, don't say this one. Here given that 50 plus 70, 120, so balance one is 60 degree. You will imagine. Now I divide this 60 degree into 30 plus 30. Okay, listen students, not join with that opposite vertex, this is very important. So yeah, the vertex, the opposite side join only divide into two equal angles. Then here also divide into two equal angles. Here also. These lines is called that angle bisector. There also an angle bisector. Here also an angle bisector. So this one is called that angle bisector is over. Then perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means here also draw one triangle. Here perpendicular bisector means you will use that set square or any one compass or anyone. Draw that perpendicular lines only for the three sides. Here also we can use that perpendicular line. Here also. So these lines are called perpendicular bisector. That means divide this line, divide into the two parts into equal, but not join with the opposite vertex. Here also didn't join that opposite vertex. Here also didn't join that opposite vertex. Now we listen. The difference between that median and perpendicular bisector is median joined with that opposite vertex, but here is not need. Then altitude and angle bisector, here angle bisector divide that angle into two equal parts, but altitude here only the single perpendicular line only. Then next one, learn the centroid. Centroid means, already we know concurrent and point of concurrency and the median. We will use these three ones into centroid. Here given that centroid means draw one triangle, then given that name A, B, C. Now we draw the median of the three sides also. I say one example, median means divide the single side into two parts with opposite vertex. Now we imagine as a midpoint of AB is D. So we join as opposite vertex is D. So CD is one median. Then draw the median of BC. Here given one midpoint for AB. That like we will draw the midpoint of BC. These also join with that opposite vertex. Here name also DE, that like. Now AE also the another one median of this triangle. Then same like as AC, midpoint of AC is equal to F. So now we join that opposite vertex. Now I draw the approximately, so it is not accuracy. The three median meet at one point. That point name is G. Here the G is a centroid of this triangle ABC. That's all. So centroid means concurrent point, because here given three median are intersect at one point. So the point name is concurrent point. So the point is centroid of this triangle. Already complete that centroid only. The next one is orthocenter. Orthocenter means here given one triangle ABC for example. I draw the altitude for the three sides AB and BC and CD. Altitude means draw the line from the vertex to opposite side in 90 degree, not an equal. Listen students, in centroid you draw the bisector for the line AB. Here not the important to the A is, and B is not equal. Here given the name AD and DB is not equal, that is not important. Draw the line in perpendicular. Here given the angle is 90 degree, that one is important. So the name CD is the altitude of AB. Then draw the another one altitude from A to CB. So here also the name E, here BE and EC is not equal, but AE is perpendicular to BC. That is different between the centroid to orthocenter. Then third one, draw the another one altitude from B to AC. Now also listen this and this. Here CF and FA is not equal, but BF is perpendicular to AC. This one is important. Now listen, centroid means we will meet the concurrency of median, but here orthocenter concurrency of altitude. Here given altitude as AE and CD and BF. The three lines meet at a point H. The H is a orthocenter of the triangle ABC. Here given that name is H because that orthocenter is denoted at the letter H. So that's why I given that name H here, not the H only. You will give that any one name, but generally orthocenter is denoted at the letter H. That's why I given H here. Okay. Now listen, the difference between that centroid and orthocenter is in center, median of midpoint of median is called that centroid. Median of altitude is called orthocenter. That's all. Then in center, next one is in center. In center means that same concurrency of angle bisector. Here given that triangle PQR. Already I say angle bisector means divide that every three angles into equal parts. So approximately here given that 50 degree. So divide as to 25 and 25. One point is important. Here not join with that opposite side. Then angle Q also maybe a 70 degree and approximately. You get that 35 and 35 by using your compass or protractor. That one only use, not your free hand. So balance angle is 60 degree for R. Because the sum of the three angle is 180 degree. So here 50 and 70, 120, balance is 60. Now that 60 also divided into two parts as 30 degree. Now we will check that three angle bisectors are meet at one point. So point of concurrency is called that incenter. Incenter is denoted as a letter I generally. So the name of this incenter is denoted as letter I. Here triangle PQR is given. Incenter of this triangle is I. That's all. What is the meaning of incenter? So concurrency point of angle bisector. Here given that angle bisector P and here given one name X, here one name Y, here one name Z. So PX is the angle bisector of P, then RY is the angle bisector of angle R, then QZ is the angle bisector of Q. So these three angle bisectors are concurrent at a point I. So that I is the incenter of the PQR. That's all. Then circumcenter. Here given that already completed centroid, orthocenter, then incenter. Then the final one is circumcenter. Circumcenter means which one is balancing the direction? Perpendicular bisector. So circumcenter is a concurrency of perpendicular bisector. Here given one name X, Y, Z for this triangle. Here given that perpendicular bisector. Here draw the perpendicular bisector by using the compass. Use that this like perpendicular bisector. You will draw that perpendicular bisector for your by your compass. So that like you will draw the perpendicular bisector. Here also listen that perpendicular bisector is not joined with the opposite vertex. The two also same because here given that angle bisector not meet at that opposite vertex. Here given that perpendicular bisector not meet with that opposite vertex. Here the angles are bisect. Here the sides are bisect. This point is named as A. Here also perpendicular bisector draw. Anyone? Here also name that B. Then here also name that C. So three lines are intersect at one point. That point name is S. Listen carefully. Here divide as two angle only into the two equal parts. Here the sides are divided into that equal parts. Here XA and AY is equal. Then here YB and BZ also equal. That one is important. Here ZC and CX is equal. These three lines are intersect one point. That point name is point of concurrency. Already I say in our introduction that point is called as circumcenter. Centrally, that circumcenter is denoted at the letter S. So we complete that. First one, we intersect lines, concurrent lines, points of concurrency, median. Then concurrency of median is called centroid. That also completed. Then concurrency of altitude is called orthocenter. Then concurrency of angle bisector is called incenter. Then last one, perpendicular bisector. Concurrency of perpendicular bisector is called circumcenter. That's all, students. Then balance one, last one is theorem. Pythagoras theorem only balance today. Listen carefully. That one is important. Listen carefully. First of all, I say the statement in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, square. Already we know the square, meaning of square? Square of hypotenuse. You know the meaning of hypotenuse? Square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides. Other two sides. First of all, listen. Here's the first one in right angle triangle. We will take one right angle triangle. We will imagine a right angle triangle. Given the name A, B, C. Listen to the statement. In right angle triangle, square of hypotenuse. What is the meaning of hypotenuse? Hypotenuse means we'll imagine as a longest side of the right triangle. Which one is longest side? BC. Or otherwise, opposite side of right angle. So right angle is in A. So opposite of this one is BC. The two also same. Opposite of right angle or bicuspid side. This one is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides. In the two sides. We will imagine as 3 cm and 4 cm and 5 cm. I have given that measurement for your examples. Hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides. This one is statement. What is the meaning of this one? Here, hypotenuse, square of this hypotenuse is 5. 5 squared is 25 is equal to sum of the two sides. Then 4 squared and 3 squared is equal to 25. 2 also equal. That one is given statement. So here A B squared plus AC squared is equal to BC squared. That one is given statement. So BC is the length of the hypotenuse. Then AB and AC is the another two sides. So here given statement is square of hypotenuse. Square of hypotenuse Sum of the square of other two sides are given here. We will check that 5 square is equal to AB square is equal to 3 square plus 4 square is equal to 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. Here also 25. That one is which one is important? In a right triangle only, right triangle மட்டும்தான் இது match ஆயிருக்கும். This one is statement. We will go to that exercise by using this theorem. We will find out that other sides. Suppose here given that any two sides only, we will find out the third side or this one. Here given these two sides, we will find out that this one, or otherwise here given these two sides, we will use the third one by using that Pythagoras theorem. Listen carefully.